Hello. So I've been doing intermittent fasting for the past 35 days. I started on 18th February. That's when Lent and Ramadan began also. So I decided to do this experiment. It was sort of an excuse to fast. Anyway, so for those that don't know me, my name is Abraham, certified personal trainer. This is Ultra Fit. So my intermittent fasting has been consisting of 8 hours of feeding and 16 hours of fasting from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's my feeding window. Those are 8 hours. So from 6 to 9:59 a.m. the following day, I've not been eating anything. So I've not been perfect at it. Like, I remember there are days when I would eat, not very many, but there are days when I would eat like at 9:30 in the morning, or I would eat up to like 6:30 in the evening. But usually I've been eating within that range, so I've not been perfect. I also decided within that period, though I did not start right away, but within that period I cut out refined carbs, chapatis, bread mainly. I cut them out. So my sources of carb have been rice, potatoes, air fried, not not fried, air fried. So yeah. So what have I seen? Like, what are my observations? There are two, I think three main benefits I've gleaned from this experiment. Um, my sleep has improved. Mainly, that's it. It was immediate. I noticed that right away. My sleep improved. Around that time, I was going through an insomniac phase, but it kinda became better. I would go to sleep and it take like 1 hour before falling asleep, but then that time was reduced to like 15 to 20 minutes. My resting heart rate lowered. For those that don't know, you want your resting heart rate to be low. What is resting heart rate? Resting heart rate is the heart rate your heart beats at when you're at rest completely, when you're sleeping, when you're sitting down, doing nothing, like scrolling through social media. Yeah, that's the resting heart rate. It lowered. It came from like an average of 42 to 41. I use a fitness tracker to know this. Um, the second benefit, no, that's the third. The third benefit was I lost weight. I wasn't planning on losing weight, but I lost 1.1 kgs. Yeah, in 35 days. So the other things I noticed, but I can't conclusively say they changed, were my energy in the gym. Like, okay, it has been consistently good, I would say. I've been having a lot of energy in the gym and throughout the day. However, it has been a mixed bag, as if my energy lowered, because at the beginning of this year I could bench 100 kgs for like 5 reps, but right now I can't. Okay, I also have a shoulder injury, so I don't know whether that's the cause. Obviously, it's a cause. I can't lift heavy with a shoulder injury. So my bench press has come down. However, my squats are going up. Like, I'm squatting heavier and heavier. So I think my upper body strength is going down. I don't know whether it's because of intermittent fasting. Who knows? Um, what else? My heart rate variability, HRV. HRV, I also use a smart tracker to track this metric. It's the variables between your heartbeat. It's measured normally during your sleep. So if there's a large swing in your heart rate variability, it's generally not a good thing. So it has been up and down. I don't know the cause. I don't know whether it's intermittent fasting or I don't know. So my conclusion, like, if you want to try out intermittent fasting, I think if you want to lose weight sustainably over a long period of time, not lose weight like at once, yeah, I think intermittent fasting can help you. If sleep is a very important thing in your life, of which it should be, sleep should be very important for everyone. Yeah, you should try out intermittent fasting. The one thing I like about intermittent fasting is that it's recommended to stop feeding 3 hours to bed, and this gives me an opportunity to do that so that when I'm going to sleep, my stomach is not so full. I'm very comfortable, so I sleep easily. So, yeah, that's what I have for you today. If you've done intermittent fasting, if you're planning to do intermittent fasting, I made a video about that. Check it out. Yeah, till next time, peace.